Good morning, everyone. Good morning, parents. And most important, good morning, kids. Hope you guys are all surviving this lockdown. And I thought that I'd help the Northern Beaches Mums group out there and broader community with doing some sort of follow-along session. And the good thing is with this video that you can always scroll back to it and get the kids to do it again. Or if you missed out the first time, get them doing it again anyway. But the idea behind this is just a bit of general gymnastics fun. We're going to go through some stretches, some animal walks. This particular segment's targeted 5 to 7-year-olds. Just going to make it a bit more fun. But of course, if you've got older kids, they can feel more than welcome to join in. But I'm going to do another one after at 11 o'clock, just to help with those kids that are a little bit older, 8 to 12. We might go through some specific skill work like handstands and cartwheels, and just have a bit of fun and just keep you entertained and keep your parents working, which is the main thing, trying to get behind and help the community. Just from a side note, my name is Ben Wood, and I am the owner and founder of ModBod Kids. And I grew up on the Northern Beaches, grew up in Avalon, went to school, Purewater House, University at Macquarie, and run a business here on the Northern Beaches, and predominantly helping kids. My background being a gymnast, trained at Narrabeen for years, coached Narrabeen and Manly Ringer, and now run my own business and successfully grown kids classes from 0 last year in July all the way to nearly 200 kids coming through the doors, which is awesome. So I'm going to start, and I'll keep talking you through it, and hopefully we get a few kids to join in. And yeah, let me know if you have any comments or anything. I'll sort of figure this out, but let's get rolling. Okay. So just make sure this camera angle is all good. I may move the screen a little bit, but I'm upstairs in my gym at the moment. So we've got a mezzanine section, and we've actually just been able to start some holiday classes because we are in the vacation care category. And tell you what, there are a lot of relieved parents coming today because they were, I'm sure with the rain and just everything getting cancelled, that it's been really tough trying to get work done. So happy to help. All right, so we're jogging up and down. High knees now, just put your hands up, kicking your knees. All right, so we're targeting 5 to 7-year-olds here. So I'm gonna make it nice and fun. Kicking your bum, that's it. Kicking your bum, moving around in a circle, and we'll go the other way. That's it. All right, we're gonna hop on the foot now, just hopping back and forward, single leg hops. We'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other foot. Just getting warmed up. We're going to be doing a whole lot of different exercises. All right, we're going to have a lot of fun here too. All right, let's go back to the other foot, and let's going around in a circle. Hopping around in a circle. Once you get a full 360, going back the other way, and change foot. Off we go. Full 360, and other foot, other direction, sorry, and coming back. All right, star jumps. Everyone knows what star jumps are. We're going to do 10 star jumps. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 5 frog jumps. So we're going to touch our toes and then jump up 1. Touch our toes, jump up 2, touch your toes, up 3, touch your toes, jump 4, touch your toes, jump 5. That's it. Let's pretend we've got a hula hoop, and we're going to move our hips 5 times each way. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Let's get those arms warmed up. So kids or parents, if you're just joining, get the kids involved. I'm going to go through a whole lot of warming up activities and then get into a bit of strength, work through some handstands, just general gymnastic stuff. Have a lot of fun here. Keeping it to about 30 minutes. Okay, so we're going the other way now. Let's reverse it. Let's go a little bit bigger and a bit bigger and really big now. Big circles, nice and fast. Okay, and let's go back. Let's do it the other way. So I'm going backwards now. Little circles, big circles, really big circles, humongous circles. 3, 2, 1. And the one that always finds people challenging is 1 forward, 1 backwards. We'll do 2. One forward, one backwards. 3, 4, and 5, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right, see if we can touch our opposite foot with our hand. We're just gonna opposite foot, opposite hand to foot. We'll do a couple of those. All right, and then we're gonna walk our way up and then see if you can do the old dab. 2, it actually does a stretch as well. 3, 4, and 5. Good, let's put one arm out, bring it across, lock it in, pull that arm straight, holding it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that arm out. Bring the other arm up, bring it across, lock it in, and pull it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what about our wrists? We're working to all the important muscles and joints here. So we're going to shake our wrists because we're going to get into plank positions. We're going to be doing some bunny hops. Might even get our feet up on the couch for a little pike handstand, tuck handstand. All right, and the other way, big circles, big Mexican wave, side to side, side to side. Excellent. All right, ankles, just lift your foot up if you can. So we're getting some balancing skills here. And we're just going to do 5 circles each way and reverse it. 3, 4, 5, and double foot, lifting it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oh, hello. So for anyone that knows me, I think I've seen some comments saying hello. Great to see that you're on. Thank you very much. All right, now, next one. I'm going to just move the screen a little bit lower. All right, so we're going to go down into our duck position, frog position, and see if we can just go up and down on those heels, on those toes, a couple times. 3, 4, 5, and let's jump forward a couple of times, all the way to the screen, and then jump backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a really hard one, jumping around in a circle. And let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a big stretch. Stretching those legs, try and lock them out nice and straight. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and walking forwards with the hands all the way to our seal stretch. Holding that seal stretch there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to go sideways just so you can see how I'm positioned. And we're going to look up to the roof and look down. Look up to the roof. 3, look down. I'm sure you've all been doing lots of sitting down, lots of screen time. So we've got to get that body moving. Now the sun's out. Okay, see if you can take one hand off. Give me a wave. I can't see anyone, but you can see me. Give it a wave. All right, hand behind head. 1, 2, 3. Other hand behind head. 1, 2, 3. And then let's go into a cat stretch. We're going to stretch out those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. And then coming up into an angry cat position, which is going to be very important for our handstands later. Pushing up nice round back. That's our angry cat position. And then we relax our chest into our cow position, make these animal shapes. Let's go again. Angry cat, pushing it back to the roof. And drop your chest down into a cow position. One more time. Angry cat, high as you can. 3, 2, 1, and drop your chest. Cow position, well done. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, guys. If you got through all those stretches, and even if you joined in halfway, that's totally fine. Fantastic effort. It's always the hard bit, not so fun bit. But now we're going to do some animal walks. So anyone that's done any kind of gymnastics or any kind of school program, I'm sure you've done all these animal walks. So the first one, we're going to start in a bear position. So feet up, hands on the floor like this. I'm going to face you. And we're going to start with our feet just jumping side to side, just like this. So let's do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and have a rest. Now we're going to bring in a bit of coordination here. So I'm going to make my feet jump, but lift my hands up at the same time. So I'm going to jump with my feet first, and now I'm just going to move my hands and walk. So my feet are jumping, but my hands are walking. All right, and we're going to go backwards So we're just going on the spot. You don't need much room. Forwards again and backwards and have a little rest. These get nice and tiring. All right, next one, crab position. So we hold our hips up like this, and we're just going to take some steps like that, take some steps forward, and take some steps backwards. See if we can go to the side, a couple steps to the side, and a couple of steps back. Good crab walks. Okay, now we're going to do some gorilla hops. So gorillas hop like this. They get their fists, they got their knuckles, and we're going to go forwards, 5 steps forward, and then we're going to go back 2, 3. Okay, see if you can go sideways, and then back to the other side on those knuckles. Fantastic. All right, wombats. Who's seen a wombat? We're just going to walk on our knees and hands, walking around like a wombat, reversing wombat. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. What else is there? We've got inchworms or caterpillars. So we're going to go all the way out like this, holding that position, and then you're going to walk your feet in, just like a caterpillar. Okay? And then we're going to do it again, walking all the way out. See if you can keep up with me, holding, and then walking your feet all the way into your hands. Fantastic. All right, now, next one, just move that screen up. We're going to do some kangaroo jumps. All right, so let's get our paws out. We're going to jump around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and last one, giraffes. Giraffes are super tall, so we're going to go up on our feet, reaching up, and we're going to walk on our feet and try and be as tall as a giraffe, walking around and coming backwards, walking backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, now we're going to go into some landings. So we're going to do some motorbike landings. We're going to work on some straight jumps, half turns, and some full turns. So a little bit of skill work. And very important, those that have done gymnastics and jumping, you always remember, most important thing is to bend those legs on your landing and use those legs, and we never land straight-legged, and we don't want to fall over and hurt our wrist. Okay, so reaching up to the sky, we're going to go into a ski position, jump up so high you touch the roof, hold there in the motorbike, count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and finish. Well done. We'll do that one more time and see if we can make it more challenging. Reaching out to the roof, ski position, jump up, land, 1, 2, 3, fantastic. I'm sure behind that screen, you guys are nailing it. Let's do a half turn now. So reaching up to the sky, hands behind you, and we're going to do a 180 or a half turn, land, stand up, and then come back to the screen again. Let's do that one more time, but let's go the other way. Up, ski position, half turn, land, 1, 2, 3, and coming back. Okay, if you nailed that, let's do the whole 360. Just make sure that you don't have anything around you. You're not going to fall over on a chair or a table or break something in mum's living room. Off we go, reaching up, back, and we're going to bring our arms to our chest and then land there, 360. If you nailed that, give yourself a pat on the back. That is fantastic. But make sure you bring your arms like this. This is the best way to do it. Okay, one more time, reach up and down. Bring your arms into your chest, land. See if you didn't move. Make sure you land in that motorbike position. 3, 2, 1, and finish there. Okay, I'm going to go to my notes. We're going to get on to the next section here. So we're going to go through some shapes and then start some rolling work. Okay, I'm just going to move this down a little bit. Okay, we're going to go through some really important shapes. They're going to make you stronger, and we're going to have a little game to see how quick you can do them. So our first shape we're going to do is a dish shape, dish hold. So everyone show me dish hold. So you'll see that my shoulders are up and I'm making a dish or a bowl. Okay, so shoulders are up, legs are up, and we're just going to hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's shape number 1, very important shape, dish hold or a hollow hold. Shape number 2, we're going to do Superman hold. So you'll see my feet are up in the air, reaching for the roof with my arms, everything up, holding there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fantastic. 2 very important shapes in gymnastics. Now we're going to go into some other positions. L shape. So we're going to reach up to the roof and hold a nice straight position. And let's just do a little stretch there. Reach for your toes. Who can get their head down? 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Fantastic. That's L position. Then we're going to do tuck position. So you bring your knees into your chest. This is very important because later we're going to do some rolling from here and see who can roll with their legs. And then we're going to go into a candlestick. Okay. Straddle position. Straddle position or pancake position as well. You can get that chest down. If we have any dancers or gymnasts on there, I'm sure you can get that chest down as I can get my head down. Okay. And we've got a couple more positions. We've got candlestick. This one's really hard. You got to try and get right up, feet to the roof, and see if you can get your hands under your hips and a nice straight body like this. So try and get your feet to the roof and not behind you. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and then come down. So we're going to leave it at those shapes, and now we're going to have a little game. And I want to see if you can keep up with Coach Ben. Okay. All right. Let's go. In no particular order. I'm going to see how quick you are. 3, 2, 1. Dish hold. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Superman. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dish hold. 1, 2, 3. L sit. 1, 2, 3. Tuck sit. 1, 2, 3. Straddle. Pancake. And deck. Candlestick. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L sit. Tuck sit. Dish hold. Candlestick. Oh, tricked you. That was an arch. I got confused too. Coming back. Good. All right. And we will finish on that one. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We got through our shapes, very important shapes in gymnastics. And I'm just going to have a look at what's coming next. All right. We're going to do some deck rolls and some candlesticks and get onto some handstand stuff. Okay. So we're doing well. Still got a few more things to do. Hope you're enjoying it. So let's go. We know what our tuck sit is. So we're going to hug our knees, give it a big hug, and we're just going to roll back and forward 5 times. Keep hugging those knees as hard as you can and see if you can not put them down, not separate. So nice and tight. Back 2 and up like that. And 3, roll back and back up. Good. If you're nailing this, we have a lot of under 5s that struggle on this, but our 4 to 5-year-olds are really getting good. We've been practicing our peanut rolls and they're holding onto those knees. Really important for forward rolls, or if you want to do somersaults. We'll do one more. Roll back and back up. Awesome. Looks easy, but it is hard. All right. Now we're going to throw a little bit of a twist on. We're going to go into a big candlestick, watching me, and then we're going to stand up. So candlestick up and then up and standing up and present. Good. I'm just going to move this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit more room. Let's go again. So we're going to roll back into a candlestick, up, and then standing up. This is really hard for 5 to 7-year-olds, but if you're a little bit older, maybe it might be easier. If you're nailing it, let me know in the comments. Up and coming up. Good. One more time, rolling back. Put your arms behind you. Just hold there. See, my arms are behind my head, and then coming up to that position. And then we're almost going to get ready for our bunny hops. And we're going to do that soon for our handstand work. Okay, so that's our candlestick deck roll with a peanut roll in there. So you guys can practice that. Lots of easy things to do at home on the carpet or with some matted area, especially the carpet. Okay, now we're going to get ready for our handstand stuff. So one of the most important shapes is our angry cat position, that then we need to extend our legs out, holding our back to the roof, and then hold this nice plank position. We call it front support. So we're going to hold the front support. Now, make sure that it doesn't look like the Harbour Bridge like this. This looks like a Harbour Bridge because it's super high with my hips. So I'm going to bring my bottom down like this. So everyone start again, because I know from experience, we got to correct lots of kids in the gym, getting that back nice and round, not like this. Push your back super round. Extend one leg out, keeping your back round, other leg, and show me that support. Now, are your shoulders over your wrist? Or are you too far back because you don't want those tummy muscles to work? So make sure you come forward. And we're just going to hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm just going to face you. 1. And see if you can tap your shoulders now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. All right. Now, guys, I want you to see if you can find something around the house. I've got a slider. Some of you might have seen this. But at home, I get my adult members to get a tea towel or a pair of socks. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to do a seal walk. This gives you unbelievable strength for your tummy muscles in your shoulders. And we're going to walk like a seal. So you can put socks on if you've got floorboards, or you can use a tea towel or a piece of cardboard and see if you can walk like a seal. If you can do this, you've got super strength in your body. All right, one more time, forwards and backwards. Fantastic. This is a really important exercise for our handstands. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is start building our handstand. Okay, so need to be careful here. The disclaimer is making sure that parents, if you're around, that we don't have anyone bending arms, because we're going to get our feet up on the couch or a chair. So yeah, my disclaimer is just be careful that you don't have anything happen that can go wrong. All right, so pretend this is a couch or a chair. You might have something at home, and you're going to put your feet up like this, and you're going to walk your hands in and see if you can get super stacked. So I've got to have straight arms. That's the most important thing, because if I bend my arms like this, I'm going to collapse to the floor. So we're going to make sure everyone's showing me nice, strong, straight arms. Okay, so come down. Make sure you show me nice, straight, strong arms, and our wrists are nice and strong. Okay, so we don't want those elbows to collapse. We're going to put our feet up on the chair or the couch. Walk your hands in, keeping nice, strong arms, and we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Okay. Hope you guys nailed that. And we're just going to have a little bit of a rest there. All right. And now we're going to do a little 45-degree handstand. So I'm just going to move my camera angle to the wall here, and I'm going to jump in the wall. So if you guys have some wall space and you're allowed, you might have to put some socks on so you don't dirty mum and dad's wall. Okay. This is totally up to you, parents. But what we do is we're going to go into a plank position. And then you're just going to put your feet, so you go do a little downward dog and just put your feet up on the wall and just hold this 45-degree handstand. So nice straight body, holding there for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly coming down. So that's pretty good. We have lots of 3-year-olds that can do that. I'm sure you guys nailed that. So that's a 45-degree handstand. And that's going to make you super strong for other handstands. All right, now we're going to get into some bunny hops. Okay, so we're sort of working the progressions here for handstands. I'm going to show you bunny hops now. So we're in our frog position, tuck position, and we've got to have nice straight arms so we don't bend those arms. And we're going to tuck up and down like that. Okay, so jumping up and down. I'm just going to move my screen a little bit more so you can see. So up, 3, and down. You know, try and lock out your arms, 4, and down. Just make sure you don't shoot your legs too high. Make sure you don't go too far so you don't hurt yourself. We'll do 2 more of those. 4, just being very careful. And 1 more, 5, and come down. Now, see if we can combine it. We'll do this twice with our little candlestick. Okay, we're going to go candlestick, bunny hop in the one movement. So we're going to go back, candlestick, coming up, bunny hop, coming down, candlestick, up, bunny hop, and down. One more time, see if you nailed that. Candlestick, up, bunny hop. Awesome work. Hopefully you kept a nice tight body. You didn't shoot your legs up and you didn't fall over. That's the most important thing. Otherwise, we've got to keep, if you do 1,000 of those, you're going to get better and better and better. Okay, all the time. Now, we've got one more thing and then we'll finish our session. So our last thing is we're going to practice just a little bit more skill work. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we got some dog. We're going to do dog with a sore leg. Dog with a sore leg. So what does dog with a sore leg look like? We're going to have one leg out like this and one leg at the front here. And what we do is we just got to kick with one leg. But I don't want you to go too high. You're just going to kick up and down. Kick up and down. So one leg goes up, but the other leg stays down. So it's a dog with a sore leg. Up and down. 3, 2, and 1. And coming back down. So dog with a sore leg is really important to help us build to a handstand. And that's what we're going to do with the older kids soon. We're going to do some kick to handstands, but not yet with you guys. Unless you can already do it, you might be able to go higher. We'll do it one more time. Just kicking, so you can get a little bit higher until you get to this handstand. And then you're sort of stuck up there and then you just come down. But that takes years of practice. I've been doing gymnastics since I was your age, okay? 5 years old, 30 years ago. All right, now, the last thing we're gonna do is just finish off with just a couple little strength exercises, and then we'll wrap it up, okay? So we're gonna sit in this pike position, and we're gonna lift up one leg and just pulse it up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it, and come down. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it, and down. Now we're going to go out to a straddle sit. Now this is getting really hard. This is what a lot of squad kids do, that do competitive gymnastics. We don't do competitive gymnastics here, but this stuff makes you really strong. 3, 4, 5, give it a little hold. If you can hold that leg up, you're doing awesome. That's really hard. You'll feel all these muscles around your hips starting to get activated. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What about both legs? This is definitely for the advanced kids out there. You're gonna squeeze these muscles here, point your toes like this, pointing your toes, and lift them both up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shake them out. Well done. Okay, what about push-ups? I'm sure there's some kids out there that can do push-ups. Let's do them on our knees. So we know what our angry cat position looks like. We're going to start on our knees first, a nice round shape, and we do 5 push-ups. 1, and back up. 2, back up. 3, and up. 4, one more, 5. Okay, now if you're really strong and you feel like 5 wasn't enough, let's get on our feet, take the knees off, and 5 more. 1. See if you can keep up with me. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and finish there. Okay, our last exercise, I almost forgot about it, is we're just going to do some little cartwheels. So if you have a little obstacle, like I've just got a little circle, you could have a piece of paper. We're going to put that in the middle here, and we're going to do some sumo cartwheels. Okay, maybe you can already do a really cool cartwheel. All right, maybe you've never done it before, so we've got to be careful. You don't want anyone hurting themselves. But we're going to start like this. So down, I'll just move my camera a little bit. Okay. So we're here. we're going to put our hands onto the middle object that's on the floor, and we're just going to do a little sideways kick, bunny hop over, and then land like this, okay? So I'm going to come to the side a little bit, so the object's to my right. This makes it even easier because I can go the angle, kick, and then coming down. All right, so that's a sumo because I'm sort of like bent like a sumo. My arms are out there, and then I'm going to do like a sumo ninja cartwheel kick, and then come around. We'll try it again. Now, some of you might be on the other leg. I kicked a handstand using my right leg in front, so that's important for my cartwheel. So my handstand foot is in front. All right, I'm going to start like a sumo. Hands are up here, and then hands on the object, and then going around the object like that. Okay, and if you're really clever, you might be able to do it straight legs. Okay, so straight and coming up like that. It's a little bit cramped here with the room, but that's a pretty cool trick. Sumo cartwheels. All right, especially when your handstands get stronger. But I think, guys, we've nailed everything today. You guys have done awesome, and that's been almost 35 minutes of work. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, thank you very much.